Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and you are looking at a face that has just been picked to the high heavens. I accidentally started looking at myself in the close-up mirror. It's a problem. Okay, so today what I wanted to do is I bought a lot of new drugstore products and I thought I would just try them out with you guys and have a little chat. So I got a bunch of these new CC creams and I've been trying them out for a little bit. One is actually like a regular foundation. It's the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, and this has 50 SPF, which is awesome. It's really weird because I have oily skin, and here I am trying all these like very moisturizing things. I am trying out the new Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator, and this has hyaluronic acid and squalene. I've been trying out the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, so thick. This has collagen peptides and niacinamide and SPF 30. The Wet n Wild one does not have any SPF. And then I just got in the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. Again, these are all very hydrating. And so I think I'm going to actually mix a couple together today so that I can get a final decision. And I'm probably gonna do a separate video just on these to let you know what I think. I don't think they are all like super new, but they're new to me, and some of them are brand new on the market recently. So I'm using my CeraVe. It's the lighter moisturizer for oily skin, though it's really weird because all of these like moisturizing BB creams and stuff I've been trying, they are not, they don't look really hydrating on my skin right away. Like it takes a couple hours, which is weird because when I look at other people trying them online, they just look so glowy. So I don't know if it's what's underneath, but I mean, my skin is so oily. I don't know why that wouldn't come through. Like I do not use a hydrating primer or anything. I'll just use my regular SPF moisturizer as my primer. Anyway. Also, I don't know if it's like the mask situation. I feel like I need to try all of these on a day where I don't have to wear a mask so I can see how they really wear. I clearly now have how they wear under masks as well, but yeah, my skin's gonna be really red right now. Poor life choice to pick my face for that long. Also, the background is just gonna be messy until we move, so sorry. Okay, which one should I do? Okay, so the Purito one is a little bit gray because I'm more of a neutral skin tone, so I think I'm gonna use this and mix it with the Radiant Serum Foundation. Let's do that. And I'm just gonna use the tiniest little pea-size amount and mix them together. Because man, I really do not like a thick feeling on the skin. Every time I've worn one of these, especially with a mask, I've wanted to take them off like immediately when I get home. So the Purito one that I have is in number 23 Natural Beige, and then the L'Oreal one is Golden Ivory number 20. So I don't know if you can see the difference in tone there, so I'm gonna mix these together. I've found that either you get a super gray pink or you get like a super orangey yellow, and I'm a very neutral toned person. I probably lean more pink, but because I have so much redness in my skin from just like acne, and because I'm fair, like when I touch my skin it turns red, you know, I don't mind a little bit of a yellow tint because it'll counteract that redness. Okay, I don't know if I should turn on my side light. Let me do that. Okay, cool. All right, so the concealer I purchased recently is the Revolution Eyebrite Illuminating Under Eye Concealer Light with a vitamin C. The weird thing about the vitamin C though is, I mean, you really need to put SPF on top of vitamin C because it can be really irritating for the skin, and it can actually cause burning. So it's a little weird that that's in there. I don't know why I'm just noticing that, but it's kind of like the Maybelline Age Rewind, and it's a very light formula, which I like. It's the twist up with the little sponge tip. So I'm only gonna do a little bit of this because I am gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow today. And so I wanna be able to put another layer underneath if, you know, I mess everything up with my fallout of my shadows. I've purchased 4 BH Cosmetics palettes, which I did a post on my Instagram. Their formula has really been upgraded. Like, I have another palette by them that I really, really like, but this is like I don't even, like 100 times better of a formula from the one I already like. So definitely if you're looking for some palettes, the brunch set, the traveling, like the different places set, like I have the blueberry muffin, the avocado toast. I wish they did the ice cream sundae ones still, because those are awesome. And then like I have the Lost in LA. So that's what I mean, like the traveling ones. So like the city ones, the brunch ones, and the ice cream palettes are all like light years above the other formula. So if you're looking for something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play with some of those palettes and put them on my eyes. So update. So we are back at school physically. I mean, we were back at school, but it's kind of back and forth. If you didn't know, I'm a teacher, and oh, I still have glitter left over from yesterday. Anyway, so I'm in Austin, Texas, and when we went back up to stage 5, we went back to full virtual, and then we were like taking turns coming to school, and it was like this whole thing. So it's been like every day or every week is a different situation. Either way, we're always doing Zoom, and whether we're on campus or not. So it's like double the work, of course, which you guys already know. But thankfully, so the teachers were not originally on the current level to get vaccinated, but I actually qualified for another reason, and I was able to get my first vaccine this week? No, last week. So it's been like a week and a half. And the only thing that I had was just like a lot of soreness in my arm, which is what I get when I get the flu shot. So it was like no big deal. But like it was like really painful. Couldn't lift it. Couldn't even like grab the soap in the bathtub kind of thing. Okay, I think I actually want to do just like a matte pastel eye situation. Okay, so I'm either gonna do Cheat Day, this Periwinkle one. This is the Blueberry Muffin palette. I've used the Lost in Los Angeles a lot already, so I'm trying not to use this one. But I like the greens in here. It's a beautiful pastel. They have great shimmers, but I think I really just want to do just a one shadow look, but with a matte. What do I want to do? Oh, but then like the avocado toast color. Oh, it looks so pretty, guys. I don't know what to do. Okay. What do we do? Maybe we do one eye and then one and one eye the other. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna do one eye blue and one eye green. So let's zoom in just a little bit. Anyway, so yeah. Back at school, again, physically. Got my vaccine, super pumped about that. I know it's scary. I was super nervous. I did a lot of research on it. And probably in the past 5 years, I've been getting my flu shot, and I have found that it is benefiting me. And so I thought I'm gonna go ahead and continue with that. And I've not had COVID yet that I know of. And so I'm really excited to have the vaccine so that if I do happen to get it, you know, it's a less opportunity for really, really bad symptoms or, you know, the worst possible scenario. And so I'll get my second dose in like the next 3 weeks or so, I think. So this month in March, which I'm really excited about since we've, our governor has opened up 100%, which I'm not completely against. I just wish we would still be requiring masks because only 6% of our state is vaccinated. And so I'm just afraid our numbers are gonna go back up, and then, you know, we're gonna have to pay for that in a way, you know, where we have to go back home to virtual school, or, you know, we have to close down businesses again. And so I just wish we would do more of a smart decision kind of thing. Oh, you know, this is great because I got 2 new eyeliners that I can use. So that'll be good. Okay. So I'm literally gonna just take this and go all the way around the eye and just buff it above the crease. Because of my eye shape, I find that 1 shadow looks or 2 shadow looks are not just easier to do, but look better on my eyes. Like when I work hard to do all these different colors, it sometimes doesn't really get seen. And it also doesn't last very long. So that's kind of a bummer. All right, so I'm just using a little brush here to pat it in and then a bigger fluffy brush to just buff out the edges. I do go above my crease, as I've talked about before, because I have a hooded lid and I want my shadow to be seen. And if I don't, you're not gonna see it ever. This is a really pretty periwinkle. All right, and then I'm gonna go along the bottom lash line with that same brush. I'm not worried about it being a pencil brush because I'm just gonna clean it up with my concealer. So this is like a lazy version. So yeah, I'm a little worried about the second dose because I've heard just like mixed things about, you know, what people are going through, but I think I'll just make sure to either work from home that day, you know, ask to do virtual on purpose, or ask off, or, you know, just make sure I get it maybe close to the weekend so that I have time to kind of get through the icky moments if I have them. All right, so let's buff that out and then we're gonna do green on the other eye. So I've noticed that these palettes, they blend pretty nicely. They're not perfect, but they blend pretty nicely and they have a lot of color payoff for such an affordable price. You know, they do carry this brand in Ulta. They just don't carry every single product, so that kind of sucks. All right, so I have this, one of these face cleaning thingies, what is this one called? This one's called the Makeup Eraser, the original one. And so I'm actually using this like a color switch to switch the shadow on my brush without having to get it wet and everything. So I'll clean this up. We're gonna do just really simple stuff. Okay, so I used Cheat Day, that periwinkle on the top, and then I'm gonna use Avocado Toast. I'm sorry, Avo Toast, that color there. This is a little bit more blue, which actually would be pretty, but I want a lighter grungier tone, I guess. I've never done like one color on one side and one on the other. Okay, so I feel with the vaccination, I feel a little bit more at ease going and doing like everyday things. I mean, the first vaccination doesn't get you like cured or anything, but oh my God, I dipped into the wrong thing. Okay, going on with the correct color now. Avo Toast. I was accidentally putting that blue-green one on there. That's what I get for talking about it. Anyway, so what I was saying is I feel a lot better about, you know, just going to the grocery store and doing regular things. And like I do know that being outside in the sun is helpful. Like eating really good foods, and I'm doing all those things as much as I can. But I wanted to get the vaccination because I want to take the natural things that are helpful and the scientific things that are helpful and put them together so that I'm creating like this, you know, double dose of trying to be healthy. So I am someone who believes in science. And again, I know it's scary to have such a quick vaccination, but if you were to look up, you know, the facts on it and stuff, I just figured I'm ready to do it. I'm just ready to do it. So again, like, you know, it's not a cure-all or anything. I just feel a little bit better. And so after the first dose, you're like 20% more protected, I guess. And then after the second one, obviously it's like the 99 whatever. So I'm really excited. Again, I'm a little nervous about what the second one's gonna feel like, but I just know that the more of us that get it, along with herd immunity, you know, the quicker we can get back to whatever normal life means. So anyway, okay. This is so pretty. I'm really upset though, because I wanted the, there's a Juvia's Place palette that went out of stock, and then they're apparently, you know, not making it anymore. They discontinued it. It's the Tribe. It's the green palette. I mean, I love greens, and I have now some green palettes like this avocado toast one, but there is a couple of colors that are missing from what I really, really want. So still on the lookout. So if you know of a palette that's similar to the Tribe palette, I also want the Nomad palette. It's like a very grungy, some grungy tones. Okay, this one is not blending as well. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's because it's probably because I just used that makeup eraser to just like drag across my eyelid, and I had a base underneath it, and so it's just probably not even anymore. Ooh, a blue and a green, look at me, being so cool. Okay, so I actually, weirdly enough, got a blue and a green. These are the new pastel LA Girl eyeliners, and so far I don't like them as much as the deeper tone ones. There's something about, and it's not because, you know, when they're pastel, there's like a white base to them, which is fine, but I don't feel like they are as pigmented as the other ones, so we're gonna play with it anyway. I'm gonna put this at the bottom lash line and the bottom waterline. Let's see if I can do this on where I'm still in the camera here. Okay, so I did this neon yellow green. It is called Magic Mint, and then the light pastel blue, which is called Powder Blue. So these are the two I used. Oop, let's switch them. And I'm gonna clean up underneath the eye, put some mascara on, because that's not new, and do my brows, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did my liner, did my mascara, did my brows. They're a little warm, but if you watched my favorites and empties, I talked about the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. So I used that in like mid to ends. And then I used the Revlon Color Stay Brow Fiber Filler throughout the whole thing as a little gel. And this is like hairspray. It's amazing. Okay, so I've been trying some new cream products, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Blush in, what? Where's the color? Oh, so weird. It doesn't have the color on here. It's the corally one. This is comparable to, I feel like, the Natasha Denona original cream blush formula. So it is definitely like a cream to powder, which is really good for my oily skin. Cream blushes are not really staying under my mask, but I'm gonna put it on today because it is so pretty, and they're really nice and buildable. I'll probably end up talking about this one in my cream blush or cream beauty products that I'm loving. Okay, so yeah, so going back to like the COVID stuff, so our state opened up, and I'm just like really excited to get back to, you know, everybody feeling safe, getting vaccinated, all the things. We actually went and saw a movie last night. Well, my camera cut off, so we're just gonna have to go from here. So I ended up, I started with the brush on this cream, and then I went to my finger, just so I can build it up a little bit more, and then I'll go around the edges with that brush to blend it out. Really like this color. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more orange. It was the most orange one on there. I would love like a pure orange cream blush. I think that'd be so pretty. That's really pretty with this eye colors. But yeah, went to a movie last night, felt super good, wore the mask, ate the candy under the mask. We saw Chaos Walking, so let me know if you all have seen that. I know a lot of movies that are out in theaters. You can also watch some places online like Amazon Prime and HBO Max. So I gave it like a 6. It could have been way better. The actual premise was super, super cool. So if you haven't seen the preview, you should definitely go watch the preview. I'm not like totally in love with Tom Holland like everybody and their mama is, but I think he's a great actor, and it was really, really cute and funny in moments. He did a great job. And the villain was awesome. He's the one that plays Hannibal Lecter in the show version, whatever it's called. on Netflix, super good. Never actually finished that though. Like it started getting kind of boring, which my cousin told me is what happened to her. And I was like, no, it's never gonna happen to me. And then I stopped watching. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish it. Okay, the foundation. I don't know if my skin is just dull right now. I know I like just picked my face forever, but I don't know if it's the tones or what, but I did try to mix them together to get more of a neutral look. It's just, I don't know, it's just something is not clicking for me. I can't wait to get my hair cut and colored next week. I have been doing the middle part, not because of the memes and everybody online, but because my hairdresser has wanted me to try that. And so my hairdresser, my hairstylist, whatever. And I like it on myself. It doesn't feel like super comfy, like this hard side part feels more like me, but I really like the pictures I've taken of myself like that. It's just hard because I actually have a calic right here. That really is part of the reason that I wear my hair like this to begin with. Anyway, okay, let's do a nude lip. Hair feels so good, clean though. All right, I'm gonna do I wanna do this Dose of Colors one? This one's a little mauve-y, so it might be too cool toned. I don't know, we'll see. That's pretty, I guess. I don't know. I'm not one to wear eyeshadow and a lip. Like I would want to just wear a gloss. So I think I'm gonna like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, this is a good base. So this is a good tip. So the cream blushes you can use on your lips as well. But sometimes they're really, really light for the lips and kind of a, like more of a pasty base. Pasty base. It's the name of my new rock band. So a more pigmented base on the lips actually can help a lot. So let's do, I'm gonna put this on top of the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Stone. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. And I don't know what video is going up first, but peach lips for spring, baby. It's one of the new trends. Ooh, that's so, so pretty. That's so, so pretty. Okay, I think all I need is a highlighter and we will be done. Oh my gosh. How have I not talked about the Becca thing closing? Okay, this is gonna be the last topic of conversation because I know that this is going really, really long already. Okay, so Freddie's sister-in-law got me some of the Becca, I've already talked about these, the mini Becca highlighters. So Becca is known for their highlighters. I use their foundation primer in my kit. Like I live for that. And I also use the under eye corrector. So I am very sad. Are there things comparable? Yes, but this is just like a cult classic. It is a killer formula. It's a very sad thing. I think there's a couple of reasons. I've watched a lot of videos on this. Everybody's already talked about it, but I think that there are a couple of reasons that they're closing. One, Estee Lauder bought them out, and they have not done anything new and exciting, right? They do have their products that everybody wants and loves, but how often do you go through a whole entire highlighter? Even this mini, I would never go through the whole thing. So that's one thing. Two, they haven't branched out like and done anything new and exciting, right? It's not, there's nothing like legendary coming out. And then the beautiful things that they do have, they take forever to go through. So you're not going to repurchase these things over and over and over again to where they have all these sales coming in. So they're not, you know, coming up with new and amazing things. Their killer products take forever to go through. They're bought out by Estee Lauder, and the market is so saturated. It's just so saturated. So I mean, I feel really bad. I like that they're waiting a while so that people can find jobs and, you know, other reasons, I'm sure. But anyway, I thought, tell me your thoughts below on Becca closing. It's crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna mix together vanilla quartz and rose quartz. And then I'm probably gonna put one of these in my inner corner as an inner corner highlight. I've been liking using a fan brush for my highlighter, which is not normal for me. And I do not like the streaky line, so I will blend that out. And then I'll mix those together on the inner corner, and then we will be donezo. All right, guys. that's what we got today. Rocking the one color on each eye here. Never done that before. I'm gonna see how I like these face products, and I will do another video on those. So hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you have any new favorites, what you've been getting from the drugstore, what you think about Becca closing, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.